Yeah.
Welcome to the Friends and Rivals podcast.
Sure, just cycle through them as the music's playing.
Let's talk Penguins and Rangers, but let's not talk about Flyers, cause they're a bunch of fucks, which no one can deny,
Today was such a fucking promising day. It was such a promising day. It's Cinco de Mayo, so everybody drinks Mexican stuff, and I had mine a little earlier. So, but no, I mean, it's not sad music. This is happy music. And then we get the news. The fucking Islanders of all teams get the number 1 overall pick. I am.
We're back, baby.
I vomited.
We're back.
I vomited in my mouth twice.
We're back.
Because it did so much
Suck it,
for
Tom.
the Devils and for the Rangers the last few years. Come on. You still got to have an organization that's going to do something with it.
And I'm saying this honestly, and I say it, and after having drafted Alexis Lafreniere and even the Sabres with the guy who went back to Michigan for the year, is the number 1 overall draft pick better off going to his junior, to his college team for an additional year of seasoning, or jump straight to the NHL in this player in this NHL right now?
It depends completely on the player. I mean, there's a couple guys that probably jump in directly, and then maybe a couple guys that probably should go back. I think
Sure.
It's gonna be like you can make the argument if they can go in, but if
You can make the argument for even Connor Bedard should have gone back to
I think
juniors
that's
for
a good
another
one.
year for seasoning.
Tavares probably
You're right. There's plenty of them. Yeah.
Tavares
How
would have
many
the
of these
strength.
players?
Yeah, that's a big thing of it, is like being able to deal with the big bodies. I mean, I'm like Tavares' first year, he was literally on the ground the entire time. Like, he blew on him, he fell over. It wasn't until this next year that he played much better. And by the third season, he was like a man, because he had been working out. And it's like, that's the thing. Like, some of these kids don't have that opportunity because they're like, oh, first, second overall pick, they got to go right in. But I mean, maybe that was the right thing for Shane Wright a few years ago, because he was projected number 1 overall, didn't go, went through this junior back to juniors, went to the AHL, and now he's playing real well. He had the right development. He didn't have to go straight to the NHL. He wasn't ready. Maybe it has to happen with some of these guys.
I think especially if this draft goes as it's predicted, with a defenseman going first overall, then he's got to go to juniors.
What are you talking about, defense? I was going to pick a fucking goaltender.
Yeah,
Come on, shut up.
They're going to pick Joshua Ravensbergen out of Prince George. He's the number 1 ranked goaltender.
Oh, God in heaven. God, if you love me, you will make this happen.
But if it's a defenseman,
goalie, Thomas.
If it's a defenseman, he's got to go. He's got to go in for more seasoning. They take longer to develop anyway, so I would say draft him and let him play in the juniors.
But
I
that's
think
a
rule
lot
of
of
thumb is
pressure
that's probably. I think that's the rule of thumb these days. Is they probably should go back and not jump right into the NHL. But it kind of depends on the player, where they are in their physical development. Like if you're not like fully adult formed, even if your skill says, hey, you should be the first overall. If you're not like full size, yet, maybe just stay out a little bit longer.
Am I full size? Am I adult grown yet?
I don't think anybody out on the island has ever been accused of being fully developed.
Hey, here. Am I adult grown? Is this adult grown?
Yeah,
you've done it.
You've gotten there.
Oh, we're X-rated now. Oh boy,
You're making me adult grown
we're
between my
banned.
legs by showing me that.
Again.
Sorry.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Woo! I can report back that the Casamigos tequila that Steve told me to get, when I asked him for a nice sipping tequila, maybe our listener has a suggestion on what I could possibly get besides Casamigos, which was not a very good sipping one. And listen, I don't even know if I was drinking right. I texted you guys when I literally said this is the first time in the history of my life that I didn't know if I was drinking something correctly, and I still don't know if I was drinking it right. I don't know if you're supposed to chill it, you're supposed to drink it straight, rocks, stifter glass, a shot glass. There's so many things that I don't know. I know a lot about Scotch. I know a lot about whiskey. I know a lot about bourbon, how to drink those. But when it comes to tequila, I felt like a novice. But I can tell you the
key is to get the
Casamigos
alcohol into your body.
as quickly as possible.
Yes.
And Casamigos wins because you shoot that and like you're shooting a Cuervo shot, but it doesn't have that harshness as a Cuervo. It's nice and smooth. So I would highly recommend shooting it if you're going to buy it. The 750 milliliter bottle of Casamigos was like $43. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad to shoot.
Yeah, I'm not
But
tequila
that's
guys.
No, I listen. I thought I always could be because I hear very similar things to that of bourbon, but it's not remotely close.
This is going great.
It is going great. What are you talking about?
You're letting the non-drinker use the voice controls here, the sound effects.
That's fine. That is fine.
The other three
Nick,
of us are fine just making this a drinking podcast.
Frustrating.
So Nick, listen, if the Icelanders are not going to pick a goaltender at number 1 overall, is it going to be a defenseman or is it going to be a forward to play with Tavares or not? Sorry, Tavares, Barzal.
Oh, Tavares. Oh boy. Oh, the drinkers.
You're really just trying to break this guy's
Wow.
heart by bringing his name up again, aren't you?
Well,
What?
Breaking news:
Be
Tavares
honest.
is coming back to the Islanders via free agency. You heard it here first.
Well,
nah,
I don't
think
know.
so.
Toronto scored to go up
Don't think
1-0.
so.
I can tell you that. Might have been Tavares.
33
I don't
seconds into the game.
No, it was Nylander.
There you go. Well, I don't know. It's going to be tough to say. We don't have. I also remember don't have a. They have a coach. GM is TBD. President of hockey operations TBD. Lou is not going to be renewed, so they could conceivably go with a direction that, whoever they choose could make a big. This could be a big reason where a direction where they go. So, my opinion is that I've only watched a little bit of these guys, right? And it's a big choice. It's kind of like when the last time we had first pick, it was Hedman and Tavares. It was like the 1-2. There was no choice between the two. Duchesne was like a distant third. Just looking at this initially, there's 2 guys that potentially could be number 1 overall pick. Maybe a third guy, Hagens. I think his name Higgins.
Hagens.
Hagens is actually an Long Island kid. Grew up an Islander fan. He's got Islander pajamas. He could.
Oh God, no!
So no, don't draft that guy, and you wait 7 years and you sign him in free agency.
There you go. I mean, that could happen, or they could possibly make a move to drop down to the 2nd or 3rd pick, take the guy they want. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's 3 very good players at the top. It looks like the other 2 guys look like just a little more. Their body looks a little more ready. They're both fantastic skaters. The defenseman looks like a possible, very good, very, very good 2-way defenseman. His skating is fantastic. I mean, I was watching some highlights of him, and kid's got some great wheels. He's not like a Hudson or a Makar as crafty of a skater, but he looks more upright, and he's 6'2", and he moves kind of similar to the way that if you watch McDavid skate, where he just kind of looks like he's blazes past people, and you're like, he shouldn't be that big and that fast, but he kind of looks like that a little bit. Obviously not to the degree of Connor McDavid. It's not at that at all. But watching him play against top skaters in his respective league and in the Worlds, he looks pretty good. So that's Matthew Schaefer, the defenseman out of the OHL. So maybe him. The other guy. Motherfucker.
I'm sure that's
Sorry,
not
it
what
looks
his name
like-
was. His name was
looks like
not
it would be weird.
motherfucker. There's
Misa-
no fucking way. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, Michael Misa is the other guy. He's another 6'1".
I'm just going to call him motherfucker for sure.
Michael Misa is a 6'1", 2 whatever pound fucking left wing center player. Had 60 or so goals and another 60 assists this year or something like that. Some absurd numbers. He
It's over 120 points.
Yeah, his shot is. If you watch his shot, like a couple of those, his guy sick release. He's got a real sick release. Looks pretty fast. Looks good, but we'll see.
I do have one question. Was it motherfucker Jones that was in Horrible Bosses? Was that his name?
Yes, motherfucker Jones.
Motherfucker Jones.
There you go.
Good.
There you go.
Motherfucker Jones.
So that's the front runners. It's a month and a half till the draft, whenever it is. So, we'll see what happens in the next few weeks. I'll definitely be watching a lot more prospect stuff, and you'll have my real thoughts.
You will have the honor to select the next bust in the NHL. I love it. I can't wait. I can't wait. Woohoo!
Oh man!
Finally, not us.
Well,
the only other movement in the draft was the Utah Hockey Club went from 14 to 4 somehow. Can any like Steve sent the text and I was like, oh shit, the draft is on, and I put the draft on, and they were already talking to whoever that was. Was that the owner of the Islanders that they were talking to on ESPN, or did you not see that?
I didn't see it because I wasn't on.
I don't know who they were talking to, but they were talking to somebody about the Islanders, and Islanders won the overall pick. But then they were still doing the lottery, and I was like dumbfounded, being like, that's not how it usually goes. Can anybody explain to me how the fucking draft went this year? In like normal human terms? Because I saw a guy figuring out math with a pen after the last ball was drawn.
Like we're going to need Bill to do research on this because he, out of all of us, he's the only one with the capacity to figure it out.
It ain't gonna happen.
It was like if the balls came up in the Fibonacci sequence, then this team got it. If it was the first 8 digits of pi, this team got it. It was weird.
No, it was either scrambled or unscrambled.
No, you're onto something with Fibonacci, but that pi is bullshit. I don't know where you got that from.
Oh, math jokes. Oh no.
Wow, fella.
It's good Lord. But if anybody out there can explain to me how the draft went tonight, that would be super appreciated. But in the Utah Hockey Club jumping up all the way to number 4, everybody else got pushed down. So the Rangers originally scheduled to pick 11. They will now pick at 12. I think the Penguins were scheduled to pick at 10. They'll now pick 11. Now the New York Rangers have the opportunity here to either help or hurt the Penguins. You get
in nothing. You lose.
Capacity. No. We're not going to lose. Well, one of us may. So the Rangers can choose to send their draft pick this year to the Penguins or next year's pick to the Penguins. They have the option to do that. They have 48 hours or something now that the lottery is done in order to do that.
Why do they owe us a draft pick?
I don't know. There was a draft pick in some trade that we made.
We made a trade?
Yeah, but I don't think it was from last year. I think it was from the year. Oh, it was a Riley Smith trade.
Pick?
Riley Smith trade. I think it turned
first round pick for Riley Smith.
It was a conditional first round draft pick or some shit like that.
God.
It might not have been Riley Smith, but that's the only player that we traded with you guys.
Is it compensation for Sullivan? I hadn't heard that.
No, it's definitely not.
I have no idea why we're getting a first round pick from you guys.
I think
we'll take
Smith.
it. But...
So what's the
yeah?
strategy,
You guys ate.
Tom? What do you think?
So I don't know. Do you think the Rangers are going to fucking pick in the lottery next year? Or do you not?
Tell me, man.
Not know? Well, it's a big unknown with the impending roster turnover that Drury intends to do this summer if he does anything. So I'm not sure, but I got to assume that the 2 coaches that we had in their first year, we went to the Eastern Conference Final. So I have to assume that we're in for another at least good regular season. Who knows what happens in the playoffs? So I say you pick this year, you give the Penguins next year. It's my
reasonable, but I don't think the history of your last 2 coaches is any indication of what's going to happen next time. Honestly,
I don't either. I really don't. But you never know. I just got to go on something right now.
I mean, we do all know what happened the last time the Rangers won the President's Trophy one year.
Oh yeah,
missed the playoffs the next year.
Oh yeah.
And then hired a coach named Mike. We know what happened the last time that those 3 things happened.
Oh boy. Stars are aligned in Rangerland right now because that's what has happened again.
The engraver.
Well, let's just
is
not play the
starting
season
right
then. I mean,
now.
let's just hand the cup to the Rangers next season, and everybody could just chill out.
I'm all for that. Would be 2 straight years of saying you're defending Stanley Cup champion to you guys. I'm all in. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I'm good.
Straight year.
It's Tom.
Two
It's
straight years?
Tom. It's Tom math from the time they win the cup all the way to the end.
Oh. You would get to say it for the whole season.
Yeah.
The whole season, and then the next whole season until another champion is crowned.
Oh yeah, it would be great. Anyway, so at least the first round of the playoffs is now concluded with last night's unbelievable game. I saw the second overtime. That was the live part of that game that I saw, and it was stupid good. But I got to tell you one thing. If I'm any NHL team and they're looking for a free agent, and Steve and I have this guy high on our wish list, Nikolai Ehlers, it was a 50-50 puck in the corner or at center ice with somebody. I think it was Jordan Pyro or Cairo. And it was a 50-50 battle, and Ehlers just took him out, bodied him,
blew him up,
and got the puck out of the zone. Give me that fucking guy who's playing that hard in double overtime. Give me him on my team every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
So we all know I've got Winnipeg winning the cup as my prediction. But I was kind of okay if they lost last night because maybe then they would be convinced to move on from some players like a Nikolai Ehlers.
Who did it? You guys?
I don't know what their cap hit is. Or
you guys
their cap.
Remember?
What?
Do you remember who you chose? I don't remember who I chose.
Yes, I have everyone I chose.
Oh, you have chose. I was like, do you have who I chose?
Don't pay attention to your shit.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember. I was thinking about it.
I picked the Rangers. I have no idea what to do when it comes to picking hockey.
No,
Winnipeg.
Are you talking about like before the season?
Playoffs. No.
When we did the predictions.
This?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have money on the cap, so I was all in on the caps.
I don't remember.
Just to go back, Tom, projected cap stays 1.174.
That's
Ehlers,
with Ehlers,
Tanev, Appleton.
That's with. Yeah, but they don't know what Ehlers is going to make next year. But these are all free agents,
right?
Oh, good.
They got a bulk of their stars locked up.
Perfect. I love that. I like that.
Well, now with the cap going up though, now they're going to re-sign him. They have nobody.
Okay. But it doesn't matter. He's unrestricted, so you can outbid Winnipeg, no problem. I would probably over.
They have nobody in the roster.
Is he a $9 million? Is he a $9 million player? Is Nikolai Ehlers a $9 million player? Because I think he's an 8 or an 8.5, but I think 9 gets you him in any capacity this summer. But I don't know that I'm going to pay $9 million for Nikolai Ehlers. Well, I guess this is the new. This is the first year of the big jump. So this is what the new cap hit is going to be moving forward and grow exponentially over the next 3 years. So
if he was 8.85 in today's terms, then 9 is not a stretch at all.
Is it 10% or 20% projection? Is that good enough? If he makes $9 million this year,
that's not 20% of the cap.
No. I'm not saying that. But does his value go up or down 20% based upon what he's going to make in this offseason compared to 2 off seasons? In 2 off seasons, is he a $12 million player, not a $9 million player? Now you got a discount guy for 4 to 7 years. I don't know what that number is yet. But what a game. What a game. And the other game between Dallas and Colorado, this is, it's like trading a superstar to your fucking division. It's like the Devils trading Jack Hughes to the Rangers.
Indirectly.
And meeting them in the playoffs. Yeah.
Indirectly.
And meeting them in the playoffs.
Indirectly, yes.
unfucking believable.
It's like going, I'm going to get this guy into the other conference so I don't have to play against him
Ever.
and then him coming right back.
Oh,
They probably should have paid him.
Yeah.
Hot
Well,
take.
I think they got a lot of value with trading for Natchez moving forward. I'm not sure about this year, and I don't think this year because you see where the value
this
is.
year. No, this year was a
Yeah, yeah.
known. It's known.
This
It's not
year's
this year.
But is Natchez the more cost-effective thing to do for the next 4 years that his contract is? I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think what Colorado did was fair, and they got a good player in return for what they gave up.
It's just it bit him in the ass by the fact
Oh,
that he didn't re-sign with them.
Oh.
So Carolina is the ones that really screwed them. Yeah.
Yeah, but Carolina, as much as we mock them for what happened, they still got a serviceable player in whatever that guy is they got from Dallas. So good for them. Everybody
they had to do what was right
Good
for
for
their
them.
organization.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I was looking at the odds on that series for Carolina, Washington. What am I missing? Why is Carolina favored in that series?
Shut up.
Washington's got longer odds in this. Yeah. I mean, I know it's odds makers. It's not necessarily grounded in realism. It's grounded in who's betting what. But
and that's fine. What are the odds right now? If you put down an $80 bet, what are you bringing home?
Well, the Caps are plus 140. The Caps are plus 140.
I don't know how to figure this stupid shit out. This is
If you
all
bet
so if you bet $100,
based off of $100.
You bring home $240 if the Caps win.
So if you bet $80, what would you bring home?
Oh, God.
Well, you want me to get my calculator? I
Yes!
it's plus 140.
I'm very curious. I want to live bet the Caps in the second round. Everybody puts in $20. No, nobody wants that. All right.
Well, I already put my money in on the Caps in round 2. That was too
did you?
good to pass up.
Well, thanks a lot.
I just wish I could go back in time and put some money down on
With a sports book?
Listen,
good idea.
Don't even get me fucking started with Back to the Future. Okay?
Oh, boy.
I watched the trilogy on my flight from California and back. I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions about the timeline, about a lot of things about Back to the Future.
And they all concern Tom. They all concern his sister. They all concern Marty's sister.
No, they don't. I'm just saying. Just saying. They all, if they disappear in sections, is the guy walking around with no fucking head for. Anyway.
We're all going to
topic.
I'm Back to the Future. Here you go.
What are you saying? Don't bring that up ever again. That's probably
all right. So wait, who does have their picks from the first round?
I don't remember.
I mean, I can
up.
Yeah, I mean, if we talk about the series, I know who I picked.
All right.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Washington, Montreal.
I picked Washington.
I think we all picked Washington.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we all
Carolina,
picked
New Jersey.
Carolina.
Carolina. I mean, I picked them in a sweep.
I might have picked Devils because of spite. I can't remember if that was the one I did.
I think I sort of do remember that.
I think it was that.
Dumbass.
Toronto, Ottawa.
Ottawa.
I picked Ottawa.
7.
Ottawa.
7.
Fuck.
So wait, Nick, who did you have?
I said Toronto at 7 that they would fuck it up.
So Nick and I won that,
which was accurate. They did.
Which was dead on balls accurate.
They got the
Tampa and Florida.
Oh, Florida.
I took Florida.
I might. Oh, did I take Tampa? I might have taken Tampa.
I took Tampa.
I think I took Tampa. I think we were split on that.
Winnipeg, St. Louis.
Winnipeg.
Fuck the Jets.
I think I took St. Louis in that one.
I'm pretty sure I took St. Louis. Fuck the Jets.
I think I had them.
Dallas and
going
Colorado.
Oh,
I don't remember this
I was
one.
taking. I took Colorado.
I take Colorado, no doubt.
Yeah,
I
can't
like
remember.
Colorado's team.
I might have taken
Blackwood
either
net.
one. I knew that was going to be the hardest one to choose because those two teams were just both very good.
Vegas, Minnesota.
Vegas.
I think we all did,
Yeah.
And LA, Edmonton.
Edmonton.
I think we took Edmonton.
I took LA.
Oh, did you?
I suck.
LA.
Oh yeah, I suck. LA.
Wanted your tacos so bad.
I actually also had
We had
two.
tacos tonight.
I had 2 of the series. I picked the correct number of games.
I
According
think
to
I
my
had
notes.
2 as well.
I didn't.
I probably had 2 as well.
I stupidly expected the rest of you to keep track of your own picks. I guess that's my fault.
Well, I knew the picks that I made.
I'll have to go
listen,
back
now,
and listen now and see.
now that we're on to the
What?
second round.
Wait! Oh, whoa! Did you just hear what he said?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
He's gonna.
I gotta
There's no
listen. 'Cause I
way.
gotta see what I said. I don't remember because I didn't write it down. I was doing it off the
I
top.
went back to the past 2 episodes and I tried to find the audio clip of me saying that one of our teams was going to win the draft lottery, and I couldn't find it. I was pissed.
It might
That
have
was
been
on a
long.
text
It might have
message.
been a couple of
That was a
episodes before that, even.
It was a text message, Bill.
Text message. You didn't say it on the show.
Yeah, it was text
Yeah.
message. I think you're right, Bill.
But you can keep
I'm
going.
always
You
right.
can keep listening back. It's as many episodes. Get our,
yeah,
get
But
our
listen,
numbers up.
but I'm
Bump those numbers up.
right.
Bump those
I'm
numbers
always
up.
right. You got to remember that. Just like I'm right about the Caps win the cup this year, and Steve and I are going to win money, and you guys are going to be like, "Oh man, I should have bet."
Can't
Well, I'm
wait.
going to win money along the way because they'll win this series if they win the cup.
Our odds are pretty good on the Caps. They gave us pretty decent odds too.
Yeah.
So on the second round, let's do some second round picks.
Should I write these down? I'm gonna write these down.
Probably,
Obviously,
that
nobody else is
probably
going
would
to.
be an insanely good idea.
Okay.
So listen, we got Winnipeg, Dallas.
What a matchup!
Fucking give
That's
me
a-
stars in 6.
Give me a game 7 in that series, man. After what those two teams did, game 7.
You wouldn't go wrong.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I think that
And they're both a little bit beat up.
this could be like an eliminator. I think it goes deep too. I'm gonna say Dallas in 7. This is gonna be. They're gonna kill each other in this series, and whoever comes out on the other side might cakewalk them.
I'm saying Dallas in 7 also because man, am I not impressed with Hellebuck after that series. I know he came through in game 7, but
That's the problem,
I don't
man.
know.
That's the problem.
Wait,
You can't play.
did you call them? Did you call them a loser peg?
yeah.
That's fantastic. Fucking fantastic.
I'm going Winnipeg in 6.
Fucking good
'cause
8,
I've
man.
gotta keep.
It's fucking good.
I have to keep true to my my cup pick.
you got him going all the way.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So Vegas, Edmonton.
Oh,
Edmonton 6.
Edmonton. Yeah, I think that's a good number, Bill. Edmonton 6 sounds right.
yep,
You too, Tom?
yep.
I'm going Vegas in 7.
Hey, there you go.
Whoa!
There you
I
go.
got Vegas going to the Western Conference Final. So again, I got
He could
to
be a very big winner against
stay
us.
true.
He is a big wiener.
Washington, Carolina.
Washington.
Yeah, it Cap. Shit.
Caps.
It's not going to be quick because if I remember, I know regular season doesn't mean anything, but they had pretty even series in the regular
I
season.
know. I think Carolina won the season series 3-1.
Did they really?
Yeah, I think I saw that last night.
Yeah, give me Caps in 6.
I think Caps in 5.
Wow.
I didn't have the balls to say good job.
I'll say 7. Let's differentiate this. I
I'll
kind
say
of feel
4,
like
so that way we've got them all
5.
covered.
The
One
Caps
of us is going to be right.
There you go.
Caps win. Yeah.
And Toronto
Oh.
and Florida.
I think Toronto jumps on them a little
Come on.
early, takes a game, but it's Panthers in 6. I mean, that's
We're all picking the Panthers. I mean,
Panthers
let's be
in
realistic here.
6
Nobody here is going to say Toronto.
sounds
Nobody hears that
very good.
Philly that they're going to say Toronto.
no.
I think you're gonna.
No.
I think Toronto will push them though. I think it'll be 7. Honestly,
What are
I
you
think it'll be
looking at?
7. What'd you write down?
Bill, how many games for Florida?
5.
I said 7.
Toronto and 7. I got it.
That'll age well.
I'm really the outlier just because I wanted to stay consistent with my picks.
There you
I
go.
mean, You might knock us out on the other ones, but that Toronto pick.
Oh,
boy.
boy.
Expired.
2-0 Toronto. Jump on them early. Can definitely see that.
Nylander again?
No.
Which is crazy because
it was,
right now the puck was all the way behind Toronto's net when you said that.
Oh, fuck. It was Nylander again.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been highly critical of Nylander. The last negative thing I said about him. Since then, he's scored 3 goals in 2 of the most important games of his career. Good for you, Willie.
He's
for
a
you.
scorer, man. He's a scorer.
Yeah, but he makes the bonehead play later in deep into playoff series, which he's got to fix. As soon as he fixes that, he'd be a great player. Oh, poor Bob.
They're gonna need him to be because he's gonna be it's gonna be him and Matthews if unless Tavares comes back and shelve Tavares, but Marner's probably gone.
So give me like a shockingly good landing spot for Marner.
Pittsburgh.
Arizona.
Pittsburgh's
No.
actually
No.
good.
I'm being serious. Like shocks you. Like you're like taking back like the fucking Vegas trading for
All right, San Jose.
whatever the fucking San Jose guy was. You think shocking wise he goes, I think those are easy that he goes to like Chicago or San Jose, someplace with a lot of cap space that's just to throw the fucking sink at him. Yeah, of course he's gonna take that. That's not what I'm asking. Give me a shocking place.
All right.
New
Give
Jersey.
me a shocking place.
New Jersey.
Omsk. What the hell you mean shocking? But I said Pittsburgh,
No.
man.
New Jersey would be a shocking place.
That would be pretty
Nobody
hard.
wants to go to fucking New Jersey.
No,
Yeah.
that's true.
Nobody.
I don't want to be
Unless
here.
you're
Hamilton.
Unless you're a washed up guy who's won the cup and you're just going to throw lots of
No.
money at him.
I disagree with you.
Would
I
you be
did.
shocked if he went to Vegas if they made more cap room and somehow landed another
Ow.
monster?
Ow.
See, I said shocking.
How about Nashville? How about Nashville?
I was thinking Nashville too.
But they
That
can't
would
have
be
cap
fucking
space.
really interesting.
They can't have cap
Why
space.
not? They
just-
sucked really bad last year, so they
But they
trimmed
used
all
up a
that.
lot.
Yeah, but they signed the
Ah,
2 big
how much-
names in free agency.
Dumbasses.
They got cocky.
What about him going to like Tampa? And Tampa just figuring a way to fucking make it work. And they keep Hagel, they keep Cirelli, they keep all those guys, and they just fucking somehow make it work. It'd be amazing.
I mean, those are the teams like the highest end. Lightning and Caps. They're Caps. The
I don't like your little
Vegas
fucking
nice.
I don't like your little fucking nobody wants to sign in New Jersey take. I think it's fucking stupid.
That was a jab at you. That's all. That
I know
was.
it was.
And
you're an
it was a lot of fun for me.
good for you.
What about Seattle?
They suck.
I love it.
Seattle.
They
They haven't landed a big fish yet because obviously they're very
No.
early. In
Oh, Seattle Fish. I get it because that's their thing.
Kraken?
Fish market.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
I got it.
I do like that one. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it would be crazy though, because again, they have a lot of cap space. So all these teams with a lot of cap. Oh, I was just shitting on them. I didn't know if they really actually had cap space or not. I was just assuming they did. So I don't really know.
No, they're not a ton of casters. I have to get
Yeah,
used
yeah.
to Puckpedia, man. Puckpedia is so different.
I mean, right, but the team most ready to win with the most cap space, would you agree it's the Carolina Hurricanes? Would you be surprised if he went to Carolina? I
No.
wouldn't. Not in the
I
fucking.
mean-
I
least
don't.
bit.
He's not that type of. He's not a Carolina type of player though. Like they have a specific type of player they like.
Like Taylor Hall. Oh, great.
Nah, I think Taylor Hall just found himself a little bit.
Yeah,
He's not making a lot of
I-
money. That's why.
I know it was half a joke, but I get that. I don't know what is Carolina's fucking identity. What are they? What are they when they get to the playoffs? What are they?
Getting borderline racist up in here. I don't know.
They're
Poor Randy. Where's Randy
Carolina's
Travis?
got
the
A
third?
type. Okay.
aggressive forechecking.
The KKK's out there.
Aggressive forechecking.
Yeah.
Hard to win pucks against in the corners.
All right.
shoot the puck a shit ton. Those are the three things.
You got Bry.
Those that's their identity in the playoffs.
I think Marner could fit there.
I think Marner could fit there. I agree,
sure.
Nick.
He'd come down
100%.
here. I'll give him a little tour of the facilities. Come over, hang out, have beer.
Randy should show him his trailer.
Yeah, no doubt.
Listen, if Marner came down here and I met him, I'd have to be like, listen, I can run this podcast. Pretty fun. I'll come on as Randy.
You would introduce the hipster lifestyle down in fucking Raleigh. You'd be like, here, come with me. We're going to fucking
come on.
How about
dairy?
No.
How about this for an interesting landing spot? Columbus.
Too soon.
Ooh.
They were ready to go. They were ready to go on a run. They were ready to consistently make the playoffs until it happened. And he could slide right in and be the same kind of player that
He might be more than what
and they've got
ample
tons of space.
41 mil. 41 mil.
Yeah.
That Machenkov or Machechkov, whatever the hell that kid's name is, he's a good fucking hockey player. Ugh. Columbus, be good landing spot. They got probably a ton of cap space.
Oh god,
Yeah,
they have to sign guys. They have to sign.
Yes.
They have just let's see. Oh, they didn't have. Oh my god, yeah.
See, that is an unbelievable location to trade Erik Karlsson to. He no pressure, goes right to Columbus. He's the number one guy on the power play, or number two guy. Werenski's still there, I'm assuming. So it's a perfect spot for him. It's a great spot for him. Right, Bill?
Make it happen for Bill.
Bill's eyes are just gigantic. Right
Did
now.
he freeze? I think he froze.
Yeah,
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Any place with the Penguins is a great place.
Boy. All right. We're going to go to, I don't know where the hell I am in the audio thing anymore. We're going to go to
this is the wrong Bill.
the weekly WTF.
That was. We lost.
What a
What a
fucking
cock, Linda.
Is that what it was?
Hit the wrong button.
Don't eat a cock, Linda.
Ooh. That one took me a little bit by surprise. That was a good one.
Oh boy.
Where is he?
He just said he's got to drop and rejoin because his hotspot is a problem.
No.
Or he just doesn't want to do his segment. One or the other.
There's no way he doesn't want to do his segment.
Doesn't want to do his segment.
Power play goal.
How was
By-
Nick like an hour ahead of me?
Seth Jones. What?
Oh God, Seth fucking Jones.
I can't believe he's playing in the NHL.
Let alone on fucking a team gonna win the cup.
He's
gonna win the fuck. He's gonna win the fucking cup.
No, he's
Jesus.
not. They're not going to win a cup.
You're right. You're right.
There's
You're
no
right, Bill.
way.
Who was going to win a cup?
Seth
Panthers
Jones.
are not winning a game.
Florida.
Hello.
This is the wrong Bill.
I already announced the segment. Where's the
Don't eat a
PowerPoint?
cock, Linda.
It's there.
No, it's not. There it is.
Oh,
Hey,
I had to change
there
up.
you go.
I had to change up it was asked that I change up the
Mess-
slides this
receive.
week, and
message.
and so this is Steve. I think you see it in here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's Steve's name right up in the top right corner.
Oh, there.
And we see the Blackhawks and the
Right
Lightning
back.
fading, and the Red Wings are still there.
I don't see any Blackhawks.
Then over to Tom, and we got. Oh, your name didn't go vertical like that. That's just
It's hard to fit three letters on one line.
Nobody's looking at the name. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Fine.
I guess so. So his Oilers and Capitals are in the Final Four.
Billy,
Yeah.
the logos are still a little bit too big.
Oh, okay.
Little
I
bit.
really
Even
like the
my
Rangers
name.
one.
I think you can go down to an 8 font. I think you'd be all right.
Okay.
All right.
Noted. Let check out the next slide. Let me know if you think these logos are good. Here's Nick's.
Look how big his name is. Are you kidding me? Who's proofing this shit? We are a professional podcast, people.
At least it's all in one line.
Well, no. It's great, but I
All
still
right,
think the
and-
pictures could be bigger.
How? How do we make the pictures bigger?
You want me to start the
It's only one
examination,
slide.
JJ?
All right, and I still have my Bruins in
Oh.
here, and the Nordique / Avalanche and Penguins are out. So let's move
Moves
to.
on in.
This is our summary here. We have all the teams that are gone on the left-hand
What a
side
summary.
there, and it's
Wherever
and
you
it's
found
just
that picture on the left, Bill, A+. Well done. Good for you.
I know. I figured you like that the most. It's got the feet
That
there
was-
in the.
that
and-
was-
anyway,
It was wonderful. That's wonderful. Oh, and our toenails are all done. What?
mm-hmm. So just let me know when you're ready to move on to the next slide, and we would start the actual,
Hang on a second.
Time's a creep.
It's just good place for the song.
Did it himself, ladies and gentlemen. He did that on himself. Good on you. Good on you, bud. Appreciate it.
Brian, thank you for your comments.
Oh.
Your little advice goes a long way, pal.
Oh.
I didn't know this the weekly WTF logo would get in the way. I didn't anticipate that either. But,
Well, no. We can get rid of that.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Yeah,
All right.
see, it's no problem.
What are you doing? We gotta know. What
I didn't
segment
touch
it
a
is.
thing. Look, my hands are right here. Honestly,
We gotta know what segment it is, pal.
All right. So speaking of which, today's matchups, we've got the Final Four, Tom's Creek Final Four, and so we're going to have the Capitals against the Bruins and the Red Wings against the Oilers. And here we go. We start with the Washington Capitals against the Boston Bruins. So, Tom, you want to start with your Caps?
I think that the Caps forwards are better than the Bruins, and I think the defense goes to the Bruins. So it's a really fucking even matchup. I don't know how you in all four of these teams. I don't know how we decide.
Well, we vote. We're gonna.
Yeah,
vote.
no,
let's
I
go
get
over.
that,
Okay.
but I think we're gonna have a tie more often than not. Jesus.
So Brian better get ready.
Yeah. And I'll just say, for as far as the Bruins go, I think the same reason that the Penguins lost last week is the reason that my Bruins should win this week, because you're going to put Bondra on the point against or Bork or Gonchar for that matter. I mean, both Gonchar is a great one, but just not that level. And yeah, Ovi, I gotta send one Ovi's way, obviously, as the greatest goal scorer ever, but no slouches on the Boston side there either. So, all right, let's go for a vote.
Yeah, but Pasternak isn't at the end like the other guys are. Like Ovechkin, even though he's still playing, he's at the end, right? Gartner is long gone. Oates has been long gone. Busek has been gone. Espo's been gone a while. But Pasternak's still playing, which I think brings down your forwards to a level that they can't compete with the Caps forwards. So even though you may have me on the back end, my three guys up front got you.
I don't agree with that at all. Why I don't understand why Pasternak being a current
You
player.
don't understand 700 goals from fucking Mike Gartner. You don't understand almost 900 goals from Alexander Ovechkin. You don't understand
No,
that?
I do understand that. I've got about over 1,600 goals in my three guys, and Pasternak's not done yet. So I don't know why what I don't understand is why Pasternak not being done it counts against him. So and Oates, I mean, I really want to say this, but just throw Oates away. Oates is nowhere near the level of a power play performer that most of the guys that we've been talking about have been. Our little assist boy. So you want to get personal in this, we could do that.
Little assist boy.
You
But he's the
got Oates and
perfect guy
Bondra
to-
on there, and you're going to tell me that they're better than the Bruins. I mean, I
who
laugh.
are better snipers in NHL history than fucking Alex Ovechkin and Mike Gartner? Who's the best passer? Well, one of the best. I have to say one of, because the best passer is Gretzky. One of the best passers.
I got Busick, Orr, and Bork
Just saying.
on the ice. We're going to pass just fine.
I don't know.
Espo's a finisher. Espo's a straight up finisher. I mean, 600 something goals. I mean, okay, he doesn't have OV's 900. I get it, but all right. Well,
I'm
anyway,
going to kick this off.
I mean, as Steve.
I'm going to kick this off just to shut you two fuckers up.
please.
If Washington's forwards are at a 99, Boston's forwards are at a 94.
Yeah.
If Boston's defense is at a 99, Washington's defense is at like an 85. And for that reason, I got to go Boston. Yes, the edge just isn't as significant at forward as it is at defense. And that's what, for me, pushes it over.
Yeah, I think I kind of agree with Steve. The defense on Boston's just such a gap over as opposed to the forwards. The forwards obviously are scorers, and they're all going to get a million goals. But I think the gap is much bigger on the defensive side, and that's a big piece of the power play. You need to have the guys move the puck and playing well, and Orr's the guy. He's the guy on that offense, keeping that offense, that power play moving. With Bork on the other side, I mean, it's two of the best. It's just that's a huge piece of it to me. So I think I got it to Boston.
All right, doesn't sound like we need a tiebreaker for this one. So, Tom, we got another
Nope.
chance. You got another chance. You got your Oilers against Steve's Red Wings.
Go ahead, Steve.
I feel like there's nothing I can say. I don't think there's anything I can say. I think, yes, my players are all top tier players. They might
Fame, every
just
one of them.
pale a little bit in comparison. The fact that 4 of these guys played at the same time. I mean, maybe we take that into consideration a little bit, but I feel like I'm a sacrificial lamb on this one to Edmonton's dynasty. Actually, there you go. You have 4 players that played at the same time too.
Exactly.
So that doesn't. Even...
I got to tell you, if we were playing NHL Face-Off '93, this I would use in the power play that I would use all the time. I mean, maybe not with the exception of Howe, but Detroit's power play was dominant in that game, much like the Penguins' power play was in that game. But I love Detroit. I love Yzerman, Shanahan, Fedorov. I mean, these guys. I grew up with these guys. I felt like watching hockey in that time frame in the early '90s all the way to now. I think I grew up with these guys, and these guys were household names for me. But they don't have the legends that are on the Oilers team, and there's too far of that gap that Billy was talking about in the last round between the Oilers and the Red Wings, and they're all fucking Hall of Famers, which is ridiculous. Oilers.
All right, so me and Nick get to vote on this one. Well, Nick, what do you think?
I think if this was a 5-on-5, then I think the Detroit Red Wings would probably sweep the floor with the Oilers. That's an amazing, lineup of guys that, play two-way real good. And unfortunately, this is a power play we're talking about. And outside of the Oilers, who have 3 of the top 10 best power play percentages for a season ever, Detroit's not in there at all. So let's just go with this is an Oilers,
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say, because I just want to point out, because I didn't realize this until we just had the previous matchup. I didn't realize this, but yeah, I guess the Oilers lose points because McDavid's a current player. But still haven't lost those points. I got to go Edmonton.
Well, they're a wash in the next round.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know if McDavid and Pasternak are a wash, but
No, I don't think that they are.
I'll plan my yeah. So I'll try to make a plan around that and see what I could do for to put
Can
Boston up
you
against,
do the
Edmonton in
loser
power play.
game between the I guess the Caps and the Wings?
Can we call it a consolation game and not a loser game? That would be awesome.
If we want a
Can
consolation
we
game,
do
sure.
a fucking loser
Thank
game?
you.
Because it's
We
a
can have a
loser,
loser
game.
game.
That's
Oh
why.
my God.
We'll do a loser game. That way we have two like we've had the whole
I'm
way.
watching the
All right.
loser game right now. The Knicks, they suck.
Oh God, how
Oh God.
bad are they going to get destroyed? Are they going to get swept by Boston?
They're gonna
Let's
get.
just
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, I think so.
They're not going to
I
get
think so, too.
swept. You think they're going to get swept?
Mhm.
I do think so. Yeah,
Oh.
They
They're
struggled
down-
so
how bad
badly.
is
They did.
They're down 6. Okay.
Yeah, what
more
are
than
you
that.
It's
talking
going to get
about?
worse.
8 or
Oh,
9,
down
whatever.
6.
It was 6.
Oh, they just hit a
Their
3 to
lead
end
just
rate.
increased by 3 in a matter of seconds.
That's the NBA though. It's not like it's insurmountable.
No, I was just saying because of your inability to do math.
Thank you. I
Well,
appreciate
no,
it.
he deserves to be here on this.
The
podcast.
point gap doesn't make it insurmountable. What makes it insurmountable is that the Knicks don't have that kind of talent.
I mean, sure.
Why? I mean, I love being on this slide, but why are we back here?
Oh, just because we left the PowerPoint up and I didn't want to leave it on the slide that it was on, so I just decided to change it. We could. Oh, we have a request for a slide, I guess. Okay. I think we have a request for Nick's slide.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. That
There you go,
one,
Brian.
that one. That's the one. Attaboy, Brian. Your little eyes. You saw over the desk. Good job. No, wait, no, go back. That was the right thing to put up. Here, Brian. Here's a little body lotion for you.
Friends and Rivals, the body lotion.
There you go.
Bottle
Right.
BOTLE. Okay.
It's old glove scent.
Bodle. Is it Blake Bodle? No R? No T?
Yeah. So that was the segment. So I mean, you know,
Great job.
What, Bill? That's sensational as
we could leave
fucking
it up. I don't know.
always. You are most welcome, little guy. Yeah. All right, let's go to where the hell are we? No, I just had it. Yeah.
Oh, that feels better.
This ain't Steve's stomach. I mean, it's odd that we ever do this, but we are staying topical and we are sticking in 2025. Steve, please go to, ready for this? April 29th. This was last week.
Hang on one second. I've just got to hop in my time machine.
Jesus. It's
It was so long.
It would have been spectacular if it was 5 seconds long.
You need.
I
whole
loved
thing
it.
to really-
gigawatts.
Beat it up.
But
You need
don't
the whole
even
thing
get
to
me
really
started on Back to the Future. Right, man? Don't get me started.
Don't eat a cock, Linda.
April 29th, 2025, or as Bill and I would say last Tuesday, I had a Belvita and can of Coke Zero for breakfast. Lunch was at Pierre's Deli, turkey and cheese with bacon, and a 20-ounce Coke Zero. Dinner was 3 delicious Trader Joe's empanadas and a can of Coke Zero. Tom, why did you pick last Tuesday?
In probably our favorite location in Delco. Is that Pennsylvania or is that Delaware? Is that I don't know what that is.
Pennsylvania. Yeah, Delaware
It's
County.
Delaware County,
Texarkana.
Pennsylvania. Okay. Well, listen. This happened.
Pooper or the hot pooa, she has finally been identified by law enforcement. Christina Salametto, guys. Stand to in because I've got the video for you to see, but here's the story. Christina was arrested on Thursday after she pooped on the hood of someone else's car in a road rage incident. She said that the person called her a fat witch and that it made her very angry and she wanted to, but that she decided just to poop on their hood instead. And here she is, Christina Salametto. In the police report, it says that she actually bragged that it was a clean poop and she didn't even have to wipe. But here she is. It looks like she has on some Depends underwear. She is facing multiple charges: indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, criminal mischief, and depositing waste on a highway. And there are literally T-shirts being made for the Delco Deucer.
Didn't George Haralka get arrested for that?
He was urinating in public and he got a
that's
ticket.
the one.
Didn't get
That's
arrested,
the
just
one.
a ticket.
Allegedly.
Oh,
Oh no, he pled guilty.
We don't want to. What? No, allegedly. Let's.
Oh no.
Let's not slander. Let's not
I
slander.
sat in court with him. I can attest firsthand that he pled guilty.
Boy, maybe I should have said his name.
Don't eat
Our
a
friend.
cock.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe didn't even use the last name. Like we also have a former friend, Rich, who is still serving time.
Oh, well, I think he
New
got
Jersey
out.
Correctional
Or he's
Facility.
close. He's close to getting out, or he's getting out soon. I don't know.
Your face explodes.
Yes, it does. But we're not done.
Or the Delco Pooper, or Hawk Pua is my personal favorite.
Keeper.
Hawk Pua. If the other chick can get away with the Hawk Tua, this chick who shit on a fucking hood of a car or someone who cut her off with the Hawk, what is it? The Hawk Pua? I mean,
There's nothing to get away with for her. This woman defecated on a car.
I know.
The other
I hope
girl
she
just
gets famous for it. It's great.
Famous, but like she doesn't have the personality of our friend Hawk to you know, it's like you gotta be able to build on that. I mean, anybody can take a shit. I don't know.
Here's the video.
Oh damn.
Okay, Deucer or the
You
Delco
are a real pig. There's a couple of other ones. Hang on a second. There's this one.
Oh,
That's
you
not
see the
clean.
stain.
This is
Wait
her
a second.
taken
Can you
into
tell us what
custody.
happened?
The lady chased me. She chased me, and I asked her not to attack me.
Oh my
Wait
God.
a second.
Ask her not
Pause,
to attack me.
Pause. Hold
Why?
on.
Why?
Go back. Go back.
What? Back to what? Back to what?
Go back to the first.
What, this?
Nope. The second video, the first scene, and pause.
He wants to see the stain.
There is no way that is a clean poop.
Yeah.
There's no
you're
way
right.
that she didn't have to wipe after that.
Could that be pee?
No.
No.
No, buddy.
No, you cannot be pee. You're right.
That's Outback.
I had to
Caesar
get there,
salad.
Nick. I got there.
That's Outback Caesar salad there.
Oh no!
That's what that is.
Oh!
Why didn't you bring that up?
Wow.
This is
Oh.
this is New York City.
happen?
Oh no! Oh no! By the way, we have doubled our viewership. We have 4 people that have watched for a seriously long time. These people have mental problems.
What is your problem?
It's I know. There's 4 of us. That's what are you talking about? We've always had the 4.
No, there's 4. There's 8 more eyeballs on this show.
Doesn't she look like she would poop on someone's car? Doesn't she look like the type that would poop on someone's car?
Don't eat a cock, Linda.
Yeah, exactly. Eat a cock.
This is the first time I've ever heard of anybody pooping on somebody's car, so I don't
feel
know
like
if she
really.
That is very. That
Come
was
on.
classy.
I think her maniacal laugh at the end was the best part. She's like, ah, like knew she was getting away with it, or she thought she was at least. But clearly, she's like, they caught me. Like you're running down the street with poop running out of your ass. I mean, you're clearly, and you weren't really. Let's say you're not really fit.
And for the second time tonight,
Time's a creep. Time is a weirdo.
It's just the news. I'm just reporting
Where
the
does he
news.
come up with the shit?
I am.
It's
Just reporting the
disgusting.
worst. You probably have the worst feed in the history of TikTok.
I
feel
was
like
just about to get
your
into
TikTok
that. How
algorithm.
do I cleanse?
Yeah,
Oh,
you need a refresher.
Yeah,
You're not trying to cleanse. You share all these videos with all of us.
A buddy of mine who works at one of our customers out in Colorado I've recently shared my algorithm with him, and he's been very unhappy with me ever since.
I suck. I suck.
Yeah.
Accurate.
So, but I didn't send the last one. My wife did, even though it came from me originally. She's the one. Did she?
Maybe that's why it was so gelatinous.
Ugh. That didn't look like cum though. If your
Didn't
cum
look
looks
like
like that,
poo
you
either.
gotta,
Okay.
I think I made Nick throw up. Yes.
Yeah, I've been considering that myself as my next move.
Going off the deep end.
Throwing up.
Throwing up, I think is.
Yeah, that was where we're going.
What a podcast! If I can make two of our hosts throw up, I mean, who's not listening to that? Who's not listening to that? That's what I'm saying.
Judging by the number of people that are listening right now and the number of people that exist in this world,
more than 4.
Yeah, a lot.
More than 4.
There we go.
Well, listen, I as meeting with you fine gentlemen talking about hockey. Congratulations, Nick, to your fucking Icelanders. May you pick a fucking utter disaster. Nick, say something witty. Or Bill, say something witty.
Wait, who?
Yeah.
Well,
is it me?
Just a toast.
Sure.
It's May. It's May. There's all these little holidays at the start of May. For the Arrested Development fans, there's Quattro de Cinco was yesterday. Happy late Quattro de Cinco. For you Star Wars guys, May the 5th be with you.
It's the 4th, you fuckface.
My friends and
You're a better guy.
Flyers fuck, flyers fuck, flyers fuck off. Flyers fuck, flyers fuck, flyers fuck